Alright, so today I got my hands on a 2026 Honda Passport, and we're going to go over the installation video of the Idlestopper V2 module in the new Honda Passport. So we're going to need to take two things off to install this module. We're going to be removing the shifter button assembly, and we're going to be removing the wireless charging pad, and they're going to connect in between the two. So this is going to get put in. We're just going to remove these two panels first. For the shifter button trim, it's all clipped in all the way around, so we're just going to use a pry tool or something similar to lift up and pop the panel. You can start in whatever corner you like. It doesn't really make a difference. Just get your pry tool under there and start popping it up and working your way around until you get to the back side. This one might be the hardest clip to release, but if you get this one before you get the front, usually it comes out a lot easier. Okay, so we've got that up. Next, we're going to be popping this wireless charging pad up. And once again, you can use a pry tool, or you can use a rag and take a screwdriver and go in between in the little slots. Just something to protect your console so you don't scratch it up. This is from the last generation Passport, but this is what the slots will look like. All right, so you're going to put your screwdriver down in the little slot that's on your wireless charging pad, and you're going to pry up. And then you're going to go over to the other side and do the same thing. All right, now we've got both sides of the charging pad up. I'm going to go ahead and lift that up and out. Going to unplug the charging pad. We'll clip on the connector and we'll just unplug that. Now we have the shifter assembly here. We're going to take our Idlestopper module out of the package. First thing we're going to do is run this gray connector wire down underneath here to where the wireless charging pad was. We're going to get that routed down through here, and it should come out through the other side. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to unplug the idle stop drive mode switch button. It's right here. I'm going to go ahead and push that tab in and unclip it. We're going to plug that into our Idlestopper module. And we're going to plug the other end of the Idlestopper module into the idle stop drive mode switch. And then on this side, so then we can go ahead and put the shifter panel back in. And you can just go ahead and push this back into place and kind of just push straight down back into its holder. Okay, now that we've got our shifter panel put in, we're going to go ahead and plug one end of the Idlestopper power harness into the wireless charging pad. We're going to take the other side and we're going to plug the wireless charging pad factory connector into the other side of the Idlestopper. We're going to go ahead and take one of the little felt strips that's in the package. I'm going to wrap that around one of the connectors so it doesn't rattle around being down here. Feel free to zip tie this up if you want, or you can just wrap this with some felt, keep it from rattling around down there. We're going to stick that down in the hole that's there. And we're going to go ahead and put our wireless charger back in. There's two little clips in the back, a hook, and it goes straight down. And that's all we have. So next thing we're going to do is go ahead and start the vehicle and test it out. So now we're going to go ahead and start the vehicle up. And we should see the idle stop off light come on in about 5 seconds over on the left side by the tachometer. There it is right there. And if you want to at any time, you can reach down and push the button and turn the system off and on anytime you want. No matter which position you leave it off or on, it will automatically default to off every startup. So I left it on here. We're going to go ahead and power down and turn the car off and turn the car back on. We're going to restart. And once again, about 5 to 7 seconds, we should see that idle stop off light illuminate down in this corner. And there it is right there. So that's all I have for you today. And thanks for watching our installation video.